All right, and welcome back to WTP's Community in Focus. Now, technical difficulties as always seem to pop up when we least expect it, but we're working on that. We're going to be talking with Miss Frances just in a short time. But before we do that, let me just give you a little background on this concert. Now, most of you would have seen in the last few weeks there's been a mad rush to some respects with regards to fundraising in aid of Andre Simon. Now, Andre is an athlete who would have represented Antigua and Barbuda over the years, and persons would have said, oh, there's so many other things that are going on. Why this focus? Why this focus? Why this focus? You see, when, as Ms. Frances said in her previous interview with us, when persons give to the country, they should be given priority when situations do happen within their lives. And we have to say, Andre has given so much to the community. It's time for us to give back when he's at his lowest point. And on the phone line with me at this point in time, we've got Miss Frances. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the listening public.
Of course, Miss Frances, she's a bundle of joy when she's in the studio, always bubbly. All right, so we don't have her in studio today. She's on the road doing what she does best.
I am literally recording a video for a challenge we're doing. So we're challenging everybody to donate $20 and then tag your friend for that person today to donate $20. The video is actually going to go live on his page in the AM. We just recorded it. The 5 a.m. hikers are challenging individuals to donate $10 or $20. You can make your donations at Billy's Food Mart, Mount Joy, or at Food Brokerage Services, or at any one of the banks.
You see what I talk about with the excitement? She's not in the studio. I'm getting goose pimples listening to her talk about what you have to do. Now, we have the challenge that's going on, the Donate Channel Challenge, and then we have a fundraiser in aid of, this is a gospel concert that's coming up. Tell us a bit more about this.
So the gospel concert is going to be on the 14th of August at SJPC. Hello, shout out to just SJPC. We reached out to them and they were like, you guys can use the building for free. That was amazing, and we've contacted several different gospel artists who sing, who dance, who play music. Shout out to the PAN people. Everybody's like, yes, we're going to come on board, and we're doing this charity concert for Andre Simon. And as you rightfully said, he left Antigua and Barbuda, and he carried us on his back, and now we're doing our part to help him get the treatment that he needs in Texas.
All right. So now, I know when I spoke with Andre's sister a few weeks ago, she did mention to me certain things have to be put in place in order for him to travel.
Correct.
So these things are now in place. It's just a matter for us as a nation to pull together to raise funds for him.
Correct.
All right.
So what happened when I spoke to the family, and even at the concert that they had with Tian Winter and the individuals at the environmental group, shout out to them. His brother said, the problem that the family is currently having is funding. They are not going to even sugarcoat and say there's several other issues. The major problem at this point is funding. And they have definitely been putting in efforts to get to $500,000 US. That's a million EC, and we are just encouraging individuals to donate. Small donations go a long way, and I'm telling you, it goes a long way because the All Saints Secondary, JT Ambrose, Cops Cross, Irene Bill Williams, and Liberta Primary, we all came together and we walked, and there were some cyclists, and we were able to raise over $5,000, and students only donated $10. The Sunday we went to Wallins and we had a hike. It was $15, and both events we would have been able to raise just about $10,000, and that is us giving $5, giving $10. Again, I'm just encouraging individuals to donate what you can. It seems small, your $10 as one person, but 100 of us giving $10 is $1,000. 1,000 of us giving $10 is $10,000. Together, we can make a difference for this family.
Now, I do recall when we spoke about the whole Wallings experience, they offered us a new trail for this fundraiser.
Yes,
and your goal was $10,000.
The goal was $10,000,
and you met that
goal. So you should have seen me Sunday morning. It was an exciting experience to know that we were able to do something. And I would have said to the public, I would have posted the message in the All Saints Secondary group chat to my sister of Wallens Nature Reserve, the AY Society in Liberta, and to 5 a.m. hikers. Two of the organizations have pulled through and we've raised $10,000. And the other two organizations, we're currently doing our fundraising activities. 5 a.m. hikers, they're doing a challenge, and the AY Society has linked up with all the different religions and all the different denominations for us to do a gospel concert because we want to do our part for Andre Simon.
Now, let's talk about who's going to be on this concert. Who's ticketed for this concert? I'm seeing some familiar names, and I'm seeing some names that I'm not too familiar with. So let's tell the public who they're going to see when they come.
Hello, Nature Kid is going to be there. Well, we know Nature Kid is big on his gospel and stuff. Shout out to him. Again, these people are coming on the concert for free. They're going to be performing, and you're going to get value for your money. We have Roxanne and the SJPC praise team. I have Wendy Ferris. Wendy Ferris is the teacher at the All Saints Secondary School. Let me tell you, Wendy has a spot for my job, for my wedding. Her voice is amazing. We have Culture D, we have Backyard Records, we have the All Road Praise Team, we have individuals from St. John's, we have individuals from all over the island. If you know Zara is actually putting on a dramatic presentation. The the National Pan Association will be having 2 selections. Jason is going to be there singing, Andrew Phillip is going to be singing. We have a whole lot of people just doing stuff to make this concert amazing.
Now, I just want to say this. You called all of these names. A lot of powerful praise and worship people are in the house.
Correct.
Normally, we have a gospel concert, and the price is from $50, sometimes $100, $150 when we bring in an international artist. We're not trying to break anybody's pocket here. But I'm seeing the price for early bird at $20 for adults. $10 for children.
Correct.
Under the age of 12 years of age.
Correct.
Now, if we pack SJPC
with 1,000 people,
with 1,000 persons, we would have raised an additional
$20,000. Let's just say 20. Let's just say we're gonna have all adults and we're going for the biggest number.
$20,000.
$20,000.
Good. So, here, this is an invitation from me to everyone who's listening once you're in Antigua and Barbuda on the day in question, 14th of August, 6 p.m. That's a Sunday evening. So you can bring out the whole family. You've gone to church, had your Sunday lunch. Now it's time for you to do something with your family. Bring out the entire family. All COVID protocols are definitely going to be observed. Yes. So you definitely have to come out.
Correct. And all aids are to Andre Simon. Literally, we're trying to get him the funds he needs to get to Texas. He needs the air ambulance. The hospital is requiring a deposit. So we as a nation, together, we can do great things. And as you rightfully mentioned, on a regular, these events are normally $50, $60. But guess what? We're saying $20, $10 because we know that we're coming out of a pandemic. It is hard. And let me tell you, shout out to DJ Crutches. There's going to be a booth at IREP for you to donate to Andre Simon. At Rise, also shout out to DJ Drime. There's going to be a booth there where the donations are going to go to Andre Simon. And I'm calling out any other FEC promoters. You need to have a box at your gate so that people can be given their $20, their $10. When we're having our fun, remember Andre Simon. All of these mass troops that are coming out for Carnival, we're not asking people to give all of their salary. Give your $20, give your $10 because it's going to go a long way. Remember, 1,000 of us giving $10 is $10,000.
Now, listen, the excitement that you just put over there is remarkable, and I know that the family is much appreciative of everything that you're doing. But I'm gonna have to cut now. Of course, you know how it is.
No, it is.
So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Give them the date, give them the time, give them who's on this show and the cost.
On Sunday the 14th of August at 6 p.m. at SJPC, we're having a gospel concert. Each one, reach one. We're having Nature Kid, Culture D, Andrew Phillip, Roxanne and the Praise Team, Backyard Records, and many other performers on island. They're coming together to raise funds for Andre Simon. And the 5 a.m. hikers, they're launching a challenge. You just need to tag somebody and encourage that person to donate their $10, their $20, because together we can move mountains. And we're doing all this for Andre. He carried us on his back, and it's now our turn to carry him on our back.
All right, Miss Francis.
Always
a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you once again for taking the time out. Hey, you got to send me that challenge, eh? So we can definitely post it up here. All right. So that has been Miss Francis. She's talking about a fundraising concert that is raising funds on the 14th of August for Andre Simon. You know, we're going to bring her back at some point in time to just to remind you of what's happening. Now, it's Each One Reach One gospel concert. Proceeds are in aid of Andre Simon. Performing is going to be Roxanne and the SJPC praise team, Andrew Phillip, Wendy Ferris, Edwala Piper, Nature Kid, Culture D, Backyard Records, and many, many more. Now, tickets can be had at Roti King. On the ticketing app, you can get it at Billy's Food Mart, Mount Joy Service Station, Mr. Fish and Shrimp Supermarket, and of course, food brokerage services. So go on out, grab your tickets, or if you don't get your ticket before the day, you can actually purchase at the gate. It's going to be a little bit more. So $30 for adults at the gate, $15 for children under the age of 12. We're going to take a moment's pause. When we get back, we're going to be talking to the Wings. I'm not talking about chicken wings here. We're talking about Wings Basketball Club. Eh? And they're having a basketball camp. So we're going to be talking about that and how you can get your kids a part of something productive for the summer. But let's take a short pause. We'll be right back.